What up, dudes and dudettes? This is Razer in the house. Here for y'all guys for YouTube. Got a couple things brought up. This is another Razer's gaming update. Alright, enough of that. Yo, I've been playing this sick ass game on my PSP. Oh my god, man. I haven't even been playing on my PS3. This right here, Valkryia Chronicles 2. Yo, if you like part 1, guarantee you're gonna like part 2. Got me hooked up on it right now, man. I have not even played Bayonetta yet. It's a new game too. I just got in the mail on Monday, and you know, I ain't even played that game. I've been playing this sick ass game. Yo, it's the same thing as part 1. If you want the original characters in there, you're not gonna be able to play them, but as they are effective in the story, they're in the story. You know, they come up once in a while to tell you about things in the past and what happened in the last war in 1935 and this and that, you know, which is pretty tight. I like it how they connect it. Now, on my last video, I stated that Valkryia Chronicles 3 was confirmed. Wasn't sure on the platform. Yesterday on Facebook, they confirmed it for the PSP. I was reading an article about it, about Sega, and their reason why they didn't put it on the PS3, because they had to implement new features of more than what they have on the PSP. The PSP has online already. You go versus mode. They got co-op. They have more missions on the PSP than part 1. But for them, they pretty much sugarcoated. They sugarcoated their reason of why not having it on the PS3. It's because they didn't want to work on giving it more extra features. They were being lazy, in other words. You know what I mean? They're being lazy right now. I don't know why they're doing that, but they're being lazy, which sucks. So it's gonna be Valkryia Chronicles 3 for the PSP, confirmed 100% fact. Now, they're gonna put it back as part. They're gonna make it part 1. How you got the storybook, and it's more in more depth with story. While this one on part 2, you're getting close to your teammates. You're in school, and they're mostly missions, and you're getting a reputation. That's what you're doing right there. On part 3, you're gonna go with a story that it's the same timeline as the war in part 1, but you're part of you're kind of like a Black Ops team. You know what I mean? The team's called the 4422, some shit like that. They're numbers. They're all numbers. They lost their names because they've been banished or discharged from the militia or the Gallia army and this and that. And in order for them to get their name back or their honor, they gotta complete their missions. They're like the Black Ops. You know what I mean? They're like side tools. They're the ones that do the missions, that dirty missions that the army doesn't want to do. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Then they got these new power boosts where if one person has a Valkryia blood descent or whatever, they actually use a Valkryia barrage. That's what it's called, or some shit like that. Which is gonna be new features on that, which is pretty tight. Tokyo Game Show is here, guys. Eco and Shadow Colossus in HD. Gonna be remade, coming out next year. Last Guardians coming out. Then you got this thing right here. I don't know if y'all into Japanese anime or Japanese games. They got this new one called Catherine. Pretty interesting. I think it's badass, man. Check it up on M4G. So that's pretty tight. Then they got Kojima talking about a new PS3 exclusive, guys. We all know how crazy Kojima is. To me, though, he is a mad genius. He knows what he's doing with his game. He is a perfectionist. So let him take his time. He's talking about getting to Zoe 3, but he's saying that he has limited resources, so it's going to take a while. Then he got some game called Snatchers. Old school game. I have never heard of that game. He's talking about that. Or he's either talking about those are just rumors right there. Now this one, he's either talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, which he wants to get into, which to me, I think he should remake part 1 that came out in the NES or Super Nintendo, whichever one, where you got Solid Snake fighting against the big boss. Ooh. So that'd be pretty tight. But he's talking about part 5. Or a whole new IP, a whole new PS3 exclusive, new thing, new touchground. So he wants, which would be badass. Whatever Kojima does is gonna be a badass game. Let's see it. I want to see that shit. Alright guys, and also you got new Dante's. You got Devil May Cry. But they're changing up the character though. It's not, they're saying it's not Dante. They're saying it's somebody else being, you know, trying to be him, but it's not him. But people are saying that it is him. They're changing the whole new look. I don't know if people like that or not, which I don't know, man. Devil May Cry, to me, man, it's alright. Hack and slash games, it's kind of hard for me to get into. God of War, though, something new, man. I like that. Nihon Team Ninja, guys. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. I never heard of it. Nihon announced during Team Ninja's Tokyo Game Show meeting. I have no idea what that's about, but shit, yo, Japanese games, they're the shit, bro. They know what they're doing with their stories and this and that. It's badass. Another thing, man, if y'all have not played Demon Souls, go pick that shit up right now. Games Demon Souls joins PS3 Greatest Hits. Price reduced to $29.99. Yo, that game is worth $100. Now I'm playing. Nah, but that game is badass though. It's a must-have in your collection. Man, yo, that game is addicting, man. Y'all gotta pick that shit up now. And man, and plus, yo, Demon Souls and Valkryia Chronicles, yo, man, that's like the best shit that I have ever played on the PS3. Yo, those are like the best things I played on my PS3. Besides Metal Gear Solid 4 and Mag and God of War. Yeah, those right there. That's some sick ass game. This weekend though, PlayStation Move's coming out. I'm gonna pick that up. Halo Reach came out this Tuesday, and I'm looking at the PlayStation Store. Yo, man, there ain't shit coming out. What's up with that? Since Halo Reach came out, everybody's putting their attention to that. But what gives the right to Sony to ignore us? You know what I mean? Look at that. They really hasn't even updated anything on the PSN store. What more little PS1 games? I don't want that shit, man. Yeah, game. But as for the moves though, you know what I mean? It's like shit. Why the hell? Aquarium, okay, Space Invaders, but big deal. You know what I mean? I played that shit on my Game Boy way back then. Why would I want to play it now? Worms 2. See what I'm talking about? Demos for this Tuesday's updates. What the hell is that shit, man? And then you know what? Not even a single update on the PSN Plus. Just because Halo Reach comes out, they decide to get lazy this Tuesday. And like, oh, okay, everybody's gonna be paying attention to Reach. We can slack off this week, guys. Next week we'll bring out something big. Unless they're getting ready for a big update next Tuesday for the PlayStation Move, which updating the chat rooms, updating the web browsers, which would be very nice, and maybe implementing cross-game chat. We don't know yet. I hope so. I'm just throwing ideas out there, guys. So comment, man. All right. Let's see, man. So yeah, that's about it, man, for today about gaming updates, man. That's all I gotta say right now. And that's all I read about today, man. So yeah, I appreciate y'all coming to my channel, watching my shit. Thank you guys. Deuce.
Oh my god. Valkryia Chronicles 3 for the PSP. No! No!
Thanks guys again for all the support. I appreciate y'all looking at my stuff, man. Comment, subscribe, and do what y'all guys do, man. Later.